Welcome. Let's go.
Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. My bad, y'all. We're just waiting to get connected here. All right, there we go.
Trying to make a little change. Rich man coming top talking. I don't want to hear it keep up. I'm with you, tight. We can pulling up the light. Imagine when I'm on the light. New trouble coming at the top. Once I'm on, I ain't never gonna stop. It's alone, never gonna stop. Hey, came in the game, money. Click, getting money. Niggas, playing with the money, click, praying for the money, change over money. Let's see a nigga.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
Unfortunately, his block numbers have been going down the last couple seasons. Offensive players seem to have figured out ways to get around him to limit his impact.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Demon's out there with Traore. And it's Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the free spot. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you...
Which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery? A lot will be determined.
Yeah, there we go, Fro.
Concentration, Jared Allen under duress of the defense, nicely done.
It's rebounded by Cleveland. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
And they did win that last game in this matchup, and it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Here's Traore. 20 points for him last game against Indiana. Claxton is screen on Hart. To the paint. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. And here's Brooklyn, defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low mistake team in today's NBA because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command.
Good call, ref.
He can be a threat as a scorer. He sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
On defense, the Nets following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. For the three, and another three for Cleveland.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is absolutely prolific from three.
Driving inside. They get the rebound. Pass to Demon. Shoots the three. The Nets working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. The three. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Boy, just a tough time. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
Building up a big
Oh, what's good? What's good, Asia?
And they've been doing it
So
largely
much.
at the
Happy New
offensive
Year.
end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Traore. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Demon. Here's the screen. Down low. Boom, he jams it straight down.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud
Thanks, man.
and emphatic.
Happy New Year's to you too.
Bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Harden with the stuff.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. Well, you look at Traore, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love it.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
Here he goes. Makes it off the glass. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Now kick out to Mobley for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 8. Off to Demon. Quarters
Madden 27 coming out soon.
offline with his 3.
Yeah, that's true. That was quick.
And in a little over a decade, the Nets
Ready for it, though.
hoping to rebuild from the ashes of the true super team.
Wait, bro, there you go.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around, and with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, look to climb that mountain once again.
Here's Claxton. Jared Allen making his last shot. Here's Traore, guarded by Harden. Block is 6.
Oh.
14 feet away. Mobley with the rebound.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
To the left
Oh,
side
cool,
lane.
dog. Damn bad.
Outside. Pass to Mitchell. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 1:11 left here in the first quarter. Goes up to the stripe.
I remember when I used to play Madden 17.
Yeah.
Friend. My stream is slow, so I figured I'd stop by.
For 3, Mitchell. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5
The
for
best
7.
franchises out there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And that one's good by Porter.
That
Yeah,
was an
that's,
emphatic
guys
answer
are being
by Porter
Denver.
Jr. looking
What?
to dominate him from beyond.
For 3, Mitchell.
Right back at you.
Cavaliers with another 3.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot
Yeah.
clock and the game clock. Good work there as it goes.
Just using his size well, close,
Stream slash.
cashing in from those spots.
Yeah, what's up, D? Yeah, it's the first game.
Mitchell looking it over.
It's starting up.
Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 19 points.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Spotted.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
You know,
There we go.
also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
We've got Ellis. He's out there with Harden. Sam Merrill
Here we go.
out there with Wade. And it's Tomlin in the four-man position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
We've always known James Harden is a thirsty scorer.
Face with hand over mouth no. I don't see the lucidity stopping one.
He is a system under
Yeah,
himself.
this should be a
He said
blowout.
about himself, James Harden.
In the game and real life.
To break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's
They
lost
playing them. I don't know what the score is, but they should be pulling them out.
ensures he remains a threat on a nightly
I
basis.
couldn't resist playing with James and
Consecutive field goals have come right at the rim.
Donovan together though.
Start. Buckling now.
Man passes to Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've
That's a good-
established great inside position.
Hey, one.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, hey man, I gotta go help my dad. Just wanted to stop by and say hello.
I appreciate you doing that, agent. You have a good one.
Supermax players will be making over $1 million per game.
Till next
Shocking
time.
as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Here's Ferrari.
Who was that?
You too, man.
Ferrari?
Misses the step-back jump shot. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Harden dishes to
Who was
Wade.
that? Wade.
Kicks it out
Get it
to
out there
Harden.
if you get 3 seconds.
Here's Harden on the wing. The three.
Oh, that's all.
Offensive rebound. Back to
Good
Ellis.
shot. Good rebound, Wade. Try it again, James.
Beyond the arc.
That's good.
And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Ellis. Harden's got 14 points for the game.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the
Support
area
the
where
stream.
you most see this
Keep the cash at
manifest
dollar bake fire.
point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively.
That all game.
Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade
Oh, Nat, come on,
speculation.
ref.
He said you don't realize how stressful it was
Ref.
until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to
Take him
finally
out.
have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Guys, back to you.
On a mission for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here is Williams.
Quick one.
Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. That one goes in.
Gotta have somebody
That
come
bucket
step
is
up.
really just about
Score. Brooklyn Nets 48 health Cleveland Cavaliers 17.
7 for 8 shooting night so far.
I love his shot.
See?
selection.
Wow.
Sets
Told
the
you.
bar for the rest of the team.
It's a
And the
mismatch.
Cavaliers, Kenny Atkinson. Doris,
We
one of
got
the
two
NBA
maybe
Coach of the Year in
future Hall of
2021.
Famers
And
against
this was just an incredible honor.
nobody probably going to Hall of Fame on this team, but
Long-time
maybe
record
in
as
future,
assistant
maybe.
coach, great player
I don't think so.
development coach. Joins Steve
No offense to the Nets.
and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland. Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, here's Porter. And this is it off the
Yeah,
right
I
side of the
forgot
rim.
about Porter. He's
Oh, the
playing pretty
defense
good this year,
very
though.
willing
Forgot
to
about
live
that.
with that mid-range
Gotta give him
jumper.
that.
Harden gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. checked in for James Harden. And a change for the Nets. Demons checked in. Here's Traore.
No, doesn't seem like it, although I also don't follow NBA like you do.
Out left to the wing. From downtown, drains the three-pointer.
Yeah.
Demons got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
There you go. Little spatters.
Good, Mitchell.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolating.
Here's Traore. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Traore
It's pretty good though still. Love it.
Mobley outside.
All-Star Weekend was good, I thought.
It's up a three.
Oh, what happened?
10th make, 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Even after all those 3 points
Oh, yeah.
in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. There's a minute left in the first half of the game.
Not in the game.
That mid-range distance, not a problem for Porter Jr. Such a smooth release.
That'll be a 5-second call. Now that we have a
I'm back. I don't know what that was that.
off turnovers over the last 10 games.
See if he just had a man of his own right there. Took me out the game altogether.
You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Now, here's Porter. 7 points in the game.
You don't. Oh, no, you don't.
For the 3-second
That got to be a 3-second.
And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Friday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Jalen Williams and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
It's the Nets now, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Connects from three-point range.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Mitchell. Pass to Tyson. Latrey. Rebound, Brooklyn. On the wing, Porter. Covered by Mitchell. Here's Traore. Here's Demon. Misses the three. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys just go out there, compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting a great show tonight. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Greetings, Shaq Kenny and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
I think for the Cavaliers, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Cavaliers.
Inside the paint, they've been so aggressive, just steamrolling dudes.
Pummeling, drummeling, jackhammering. They're in demolition mode, baby.
Yeah, I'll get my hard hat for the second half. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And going back a bit, the Nets regaining a lot of their draft picks, Doris, from the Rockets. One of the more interesting trades that we've seen.
Well, they gave away a ton of those picks to acquire James Harden when they believed they had a championship window. And now in recovering them, Brooklyn able to benefit from the draft to try to position themselves for that all-important rebuild.
Moneymaker right there. Stop him. Stop everything.
Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Correa is out there with Demon. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Oh, there you go. Oh, so yeah, he looked away for a second.
To the middle. It's deflected. Kicks it out to Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mitchell in the corner. Jacks up a three. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Here to look at some of the stats for James Harden. 5th in assists, 6th in free throw percentage, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint.
They should do some damage this year. They should.
Here's Claxton. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
Here's Harden. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 22 points.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Pass to Clowney. And here's Porter. This one for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting 71%. 5 for 7. The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Good by Mitchell.
Well, the revenge triple from Donovan Mitchell. That's a quick answer.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Here's Demon. After the made shot from Evan Mobley. Porter outside. Mobley with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Allen, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Demon. Now Porter. He's got 13. And that time, also a missed shot.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Mitchell. Plays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 40 points.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Demon. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Now, here's Mitchell. Over Demon. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. And that one's good by Porter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, guys. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And Brooklyn has possession. Following the score by Cleveland.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Beautiful reverse layup. Mitchell's got 46 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Then a screen on Mitchell. Here's Demon. Covered by Mitchell, and the layup's good off the glass. Demon's got 5 points now this quarter. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Connects again from distance.
He's got his defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Demon, that's good.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. 3-pointer. And again for 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the shot goes in.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Bad screen. Pick a wing. That way.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his 3-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for
there you
to
go.
become competitive. So with Harden on the bench, this is who Kenny
Thanks,
Atkinson is out there. Ellis is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Wade. Then it's Sam Merrill. And it's Tomlin in at the 4. Now here's Porter. And Powell gets it to go on the assist from Porter.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Hey, y'all, to the bitches that got me riddles, man, I played y'all part. Don't take much to make an impact. I made y'all mark. How it smelled like yay from the hallway to the porch in broad day. I came a long way with a fault. This is me, a nigga that caught cases at fault. Mine bright, can light up a dark place with a thought. I brought way. Tried to become the stage in New York in front money, the ball pays when the young plays on the
Timeout called Cleveland. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen's checked in for Dean Wade. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Keon Ellis. And it's James Harden in for Dennis Schroeder. And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Ask any player or coach in the NBA, how good is James Harden? You will get the same answer. This is one of the best scorers to ever do it, guys.
Free throw good from Harden. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Now here's Powell. Outside Porter. And the three off target.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Harden uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
Powell against Harden. And the foul on Harden. And that'll be his third foul so far. So, Doris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM. And you can walk us through this. STEM.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the officials see it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Offensive rebound. Allen, that's good.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Powell for three. The rebound by Merrill. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his 4th foul of the contest. For the Cavaliers, Wade, he's checked in for Allen. Keon Ellis comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden. Then for the Nets, Clowney's checked in. And Demon subbed in for Williams. Here's Claxton. Pass to Clowney. Here's Demon. Goes back up. Here's Claxton. And it's Wade with the rebound.
I was ready to come in here, so I did not want to.
Timeout called Cleveland.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And it's Brooklyn missing.
Right there.
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Here's Demon. Covered by Mitchell. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 10 tonight.
Can't bring in Beard.
Oh,
they didn't miss.
One hand.
And you're just not going to see him do
Never
that
missed. No.
very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Traore. Here's Demon. Shot clock at 5. And Claxton throws it down.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Now, here is Harden. He's covered closely. No
Everything.
good with the layup. Here's Demon. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Well, this is a case where you use your size to full advantage. Exactly what you're looking for.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good. Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in the game.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. That is nice. And so it's going to end up in the record book as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
And it's Demon missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's Demon missing. And so Harden will bring it up for Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. And another one falls.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball
And one.
But boy, is it working. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Yeah.
11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Demon. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And let's hear from Allie LaForge, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
James, this team seems to be clicking. What's been the key lately?
We're just more aggressive. Guys are getting it, and we're playing much harder. It's a good win for us. Continue to build and continue to keep our swag up. Great team effort for us.
It's up to you to keep them aggressive. Congrats on the win.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Jalen Duren.
Through the last 10 games, we've seen his rebounding numbers start to slide. He's not being as aggressive on the glass, not like he was earlier on in the season. He needs to get that fire back.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson, and it's Duren in at center. And for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Towns in at the 5. Ooh, a very interesting matchup we have at the center spot tonight, Tim.
Yeah, the battle of the bigs will loom large in this one. Let's keep an eye on points in the paint. That could be a key indicator of who's winning that matchup.
Always fun to watch a good big man matchup, even with the guys who can shoot these days.
Come on, Cat.
No doubt about it. Versatility at that spot is key.
Here's Brunson following the score by Detroit. Bridges finds Anunoby. And here's Brunson from the arc, and he buries his first look.
Yeah, a dead-eye shooter. Don't expect Brunson to miss many of those.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you, Ryan.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Towns. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Drops in the 3.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Pass to Harris. Duren with a screen on Hart. Back to Cunningham. 4 on the clock. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, B.A., on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
And so it's Detroit with it. After the basket by New York on the other end. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Anunoby for 3. He goes up again, and it's laid in by Towns. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Robinson. The Knicks pull it in, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
They were so precise with their execution. They didn't make many mistakes on either end, and that took the crowd out of the game.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. Tim, talk about what Tobias Harris has brought to the Detroit Pistons.
Well, Brian, he has just stabilized them on the floor. Coach Bickerstaff said it best. Harris knows what the game needs, and he has the versatility to get it done.
Pass to Bridges. This one for 3. The shot won't fall. Pistons trail by 4. Harris, a screen on Bridges, hits the 3-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Kicks it out to Anunoby. There's the triple. Duren with the rebound. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Here's Cunningham. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Now, you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
Here's Cunningham following the bucket by the Knicks. Duren. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Anunoby on the wing. Launches it. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Every chance he gets, Anunoby will take this. He's an accurate outside shooter.
It's Cunningham for the drive. And Cunningham throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Clarkson comes in for Hart, and Alvarado subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Herder comes in for Robinson.
I mean, the effortless athleticism. You can see Clarkson loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
And he's Cunningham outside, and it doesn't fall for him. Made two, missed two now. Anunoby passes to Clarkson. The Pistons clear it. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And it wasn't just their starters putting it on. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
It was a total team effort, and let's give some credit to the front office. This is exactly what they had in mind when they put this roster together.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. The Pistons getting their last shot to go.
I like the readiness of Clarkson. Always prepared to hoist up a shot.
Pistons trail by 4. Outside Herder. Shoots from the block. Clarkson grabs the miss. The Knicks have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The Pistons have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for Detroit. Holland, he's checked in for Duren. LeVert comes in for Harris. Jenkins comes in for Cade Cunningham. Picked by Stewart. To the wing, right side. There's the three. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York leading by 6. Here's Clarkson. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
Here's Herder. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so it's New York, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Jose Alvarado. And then it's Landry Shamet. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. That's the group for New York starting the second. New York has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Brian, back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Herder. Oh, Robinson with a block.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Alvarado. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Alvarado's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Brunson is checked in for New York. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. Robinson comes in for Herder. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Here's Holland. Still no points. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Clarkson passes to Towns. Towns double team. New York working the ball around now. Back to Shamet. Shoots over Thompson, and it's New York scoring again.
I just love the ball movement.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Back to Thompson to end the run. 2 points. That one goes. Thompson's got his first points of the game.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
And Brunson, here we go. And he makes it on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 19.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Robinson against Clarkson. Robinson gets the bucket.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
Here's Cunningham after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Stewart against Robinson. And that one's good. Stewart's got his second bucket on the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Clarkson for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Holland. From 10 feet away. Misses off the left iron.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Towns for 3. Detroit with a rebound. 1:52 left in the half. Thompson attacking. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So for the Knicks, Josh Hart's checked in for Towns. Anunoby comes in for Shamet. And it's Bridges in for Clarkson. Detroit also making some changes. Duran comes in for Stewart. And Harris is subbed in for Holland.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
We've got 1:28 left in the second. The ball's not loose. And stolen by Brunson. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Cunningham. Thompson outside. Duran, no good.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, it's simple math. You've got to limit teams to one shot on your defensive end, and then give yourself extra possessions when you have the ball.
Cunningham outside. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. And stolen by Brunson. Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Cunningham drives in. Up top, Thompson. Anunoby covering.
Nice steal and thanks, Brad.
Robinson with a steal. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. From the arc. Get it to go.
Stay out there prepping.
Brunson against Cunningham. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And here's Duran for 3. The shot no good. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. New York out in front, delivering the blowout. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the New York Knicks.
Well, they have guys popping off the bench, putting up numbers. That's their real advantage.
Yeah, nothing secondary about this second unit. See what I did there?
I see.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Well, I think for the Knicks, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny, you can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains
You're
me,
not wrong, Shaq. They're going to be in there.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Bad game. Bad.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, the energy really affects your teammates. It can be infectious, and now everybody has to match that energy level.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Harris and Duren together in the middle. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And the Pistons shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Down low. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And if Duren decides to go up and try to dunk that, who in this league is going to get in his way?
Pass to Towns. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Outside Robinson. And here's Harris. Fires for 3. And the Pistons, another 3.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Towns down low. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
And that one's good, Brunson.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Cunningham. And stolen by Brunson. And now the Knicks on the break. Up ahead. Here's Towns. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Towns has got 7 points for the quarter.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
Robinson on the wing. Harris outside. Offensive board.
Appreciate it.
And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Here's Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Towns has got 9 points here in the second half. Detroit has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And the Pistons call time here. group of teams that love to run. The NBA leaders in fast break scoring. In the third spot, Detroit.
And make no mistake, this team loves to get out and run. Whenever they see space to leak out and score fast, they go strong.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now Harris. He's got 7. Just 5 on the clock. Soft touch off the glass. Harris has got 9.
Well, that's the thing about Tobias Harris. You think of him as a high-volume three-point shooter, but historically, he actually takes a lot more twos.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Pistons have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Harris's shot is good.
Well, that's really smart that time. Harris did not give the defense any time to adjust.
Brunson passes to Hart from deep. The rebound by Detroit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Brian?
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. A new lineup here for New York. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Stewart, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Karis LeVert comes in for Thompson. Herter's checked in for Robinson. Jenkins comes in for Cunningham.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
There's the steal. Robinson passes to Clarkson. That one goes. Count it. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
So for the Pistons, Holland comes in for Duren, and Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Here's Shamet. Nails it from 3. Shamet's got 11 points.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Oh, there's the alley! Up high and down it goes on the lob.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Cunningham has the open look, and all around the rim that time before dropping. He's got 11.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Shamet on target from range.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission. And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. 8 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Shamet. And again, New York with the triple.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assists of the Game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
And he runs their offense for a reason. He's got excellent vision. Wow, what a gift for his teammates.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Jose Alvarado. And it's Kolek in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Clarkson following the score by Detroit. And again, New York with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Well, Detroit's shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Huck Porty's checked in for Sohan. And here's Herder. Pass to Holland. Here's Cunningham. Alvarado defending from 7 feet away. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Cunningham's got 12
This
points here
game
in
an
the second half.
expected blowout too.
On the wing, Clarkson. He's checked by LeVert. And again, New York with the triple.
12 straight
Hey,
points
this
off
was
threes. This defense
supposed to be
is
a little
not
closer.
extending very well.
Here's Cunningham. And again, it's Detroit
Maybe
converting.
with Detroit
He
even
would like
winning.
to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
Clarkson for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's Herder. The quick look, no good that time.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
On the wing, Clarkson. Back to Alvarado. The 3 ball. Jordan Clarkson again. Clarkson's got 27 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
The shot by LeVert, no good.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Clarkson passes to Alvarado. New York working the ball around now. Clock at 6. And the Knicks, another 3.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Herder passes to Cunningham. They need this. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Well, let me tell you something. Cade Cunningham has gone from a rising star in this league to a bona fide star and putting up big numbers tonight.
Clarkson for 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Clarkson. The 3. Sinks it from distance. Clarkson's got 33. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Here's Herder. Uses the glass on the layup. Herder's gotten 4 this quarter.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
The Knicks have gotten all 8 shots to fall. Red hot here in the fourth. And Kolek gets it to go.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Now here's Cunningham. No good with the triple.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
This victory put them at 36 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jordan Clarkson.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
And the Pistons making a change here. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Holland. Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. And it's Robinson in for Herter. Harris passes to Cunningham. Now Duren, Robinson defending. Pass to Harris. A shot to stop the run. That one goes in.
And the defense can't let Harris get that comfortable on those types of shots. He's a very reliable mid-range shooter.
Now here's Clarkson. Here's the three. And again, New York with the triple.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Cunningham passes to Duren. And there it is for him.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Clarkson for three, and again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Next foul. Call it. First personal foul. Third team foul. Cade Cunningham at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. Two.
That free throw good from Cunningham. And that's good as he hits both shots. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensively. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jordan Clarkson.
Came off the bench hot. Let's see. Did want to do that Golden State game. Let's see what time. I think it don't come out till 10. Yeah, I'm gonna come back. If anybody wants to, that's cool, for that Golden State game at 10 p.m. Take a little break now, but I appreciate the agent, everybody for coming through, and everybody else as well. Always appreciate it.
Alrighty, see you later.
All right, D. And as always, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.
Like, comment, subscribe and share. Thanks Agent D and everyone for watching. Like, thumbs up, medium light skin tone, comment, subscribe and share. Victory hand, medium light skin tone. You are now rocking with the best. Welcome. Be back at 10 for GS game.